Nestled among the evergreen hills in the southernmost part of Karnataka lies the Scotland of India, Coorg. But unlike its Scottish reference, it does not produce Scotch. Along its carpeted hills, emerald green landscapes, and tiny trodden paths lies the largest coffee-producing region of the country. But we are not here for coffee. We are here for artisanal coffee, and there is a difference. It's the secret ingredient that we are going to discover with Michelin today. The history of coffee began with Saint Baba Budan, who planted 7 beans of coffee from Yemen in the courtyard of his hermitage in Chikmagalur. The coffee plants gradually spread as backyard plantings onto the hills of what is now known as Baba Budangiri, the birthplace of coffee in India. Today our destination is to a place not too far from where Baba Budan first planted the seeds, Coorg, to meet the men spearheading the rise of handcrafted coffee in India.
We started Flying Squirrel at a time there was hardly any choice for a true coffee drinker. What you got in supermarket shelves was stuff that was roasted, mass-produced, etc. So we decided let's do something where we work with smaller batches of coffee.
So what is the different flavor component that we could induce into the coffee to make it slightly more artisanal or something that is different, which is not normally found around?
Every variant of the bean, every kind of processing, every method of roasting, every method of storing unlocks a certain flavor in the coffee. And it's about understanding these different nuances, and that's really handcrafted coffee. So with artisanal coffee, there's a lot of detailing that goes into every single process that we adopt. What we're really trying to get is we're trying to unlock certain flavor profiles that are present in each of the different kinds of beans that are grown at our farm. So all of these little things that we do, these little signature coffees that we create is what eventually makes that difference in the final tasting cup.
Oh, this is incredible.
Thank you. Since you're in Coorg, this area is also famous for this thing called Civet coffee. Have you heard of?
Well, I recall frankly reading about it, but I don't really know what it is all about. The secret behind handcrafted coffee is the spirit of innovation that leads to better varieties, better flavors, and generally bloody good coffee. With that same spirit, we head down to Madikeri to try what Ashish tells me is handcrafted coffee's newest offering on Indian shores, Civet coffee. Incidentally, the most expensive coffee in the world. It's very different. So far, I've tasted a lot of coffees today, thanks to you. So what is so special about this?
Narendra, do you have the raw material for this? What you're holding is the poop of the civet. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So this is basically a civet. It feeds on coffee cherries, and the coffee bean with the parchment goes through the digestive tract, and the enzymes from the digestive system act on it, and it sort of kind of mellows down the coffee. It dissolves some of the acids, the chlorogenic acid, etc. It dissolves it. So the coffee gets a lot mellower, and it gives it a very different taste.
Is it hygienic to hold?
Yeah, go ahead. You just drank some of it.
Oh. How much does it cost?
It's about 300 rupees.
Oh, expensive. It's incredible. I mean, I had never thought that I would get a chance to have coffee made from poop. Enjoy it. Thank you.